Welcome back to another review by Mega Train Lover. Today we're having a look at another Hornby locomotive, and this time, as you can see, it's a super detailed model, and you can see that the packaging is fairly old. This is a fairly old model. I think it's about 2009, 2010 or so, but you can tell that it's an LMS locomotive and it's a tank engine, and to be more precise, it is. If we just lift this flap up, as you can see, it is an LMS 264 Stanier class 4P locomotive number 2484, sorry, and its product code is R2730. It was only £70 DCC fitted, which is an absolute bargain in my opinion. A bit of history. These were obviously designed by Stanier, and they were a development of the Fowler 4P, and then these were later developed into the British Rail Standard Class 4. So these remain as they were. So did the Fowler 4Ps, but basically they were all sort of developments of each other, but engines in their own right. There are quite a lot of these built. I think there are about 100 or so of these built. Only one of them, I think only one of them survives, but correct me if I'm wrong. I do know that there is one at the National Railway Museum, but that might be of a different class. But they were built for suburban traffic, so, and I have purchased some LMS suburban coaches to go with this locomotive. And they were generally very reliable. Later on, I think they were classified as 4MT by British Rail. So originally by the LMS they were classified 4P, so they could only work passenger trains. But I think later they were classified 4MTs when British Rail realised they could also work goods trains. Now this is in the older Hornby packaging, so the locomotive is in the box. So we just slide it out. Let's put the box to one side, and it is in the older sort of split polystyrene packaging. So what you do is you remove one ring here, let's put that to one side as well, and one ring there as well, and then the cover comes off like that. And now the last thing to do is to just lift the top of the box, take the loco out, oops, and let's put the rest of the box to one side. And here is the locomotive. Wow. Just look at her. Absolutely beautiful. Let's look at the details. So you've got spring buffers on all four corners. You can see the huge LMS lettering, so, and then the huge numbers, so 2484. There's a powerful classification of 4P. Just look at those wheels. As you can see, it is a 264. So you got the two wheels at the front, the 6 driving wheels, and you've got the 4 bogie wheels at the back, and you get rivets wherever the eye, as far as the eye can see. You also get little details as well, like these this lubricator box there. Just making sure it focuses. Come on, there we go. You can see the lubricator box. And there's the front. The 2 there is slightly worn, but that was the case ever since I brought it. You can also see the shed code just beneath the engine, which in this case is 24D. You can see the separately fitted smoke box darts. You get handrails running along. I was about to say both sides of the boiler, but it only goes. It covers the whole of the smoke box, but it only just touches the boiler, but as you can see, it's obstructed by these huge water tanks, so the range on these locomotives must have been pretty high with such huge water tanks. You can see it does have a tapered boiler, much like quite a lot of the Stanier locomotives had tapered boiler, clearly showing his GW, because I think Stanier did actually study in Swindon, and then obviously a lot of the GWR locos had tapered boilers, so the GWR influence is evidently seen. You get the safety valves and the whistle, the cab roof vent, which does actually slide, so as you can see I can slide the back one and then the front one as well, like so. I'm just going to keep them open because well, it's pretty hot in there. It's pretty on these steam locomotives. So speaking of the cab, you won't see too much of it because it is an enclosed cab, but it is brilliantly well detailed. Just look at that. That's as much as I can show you. You can clearly see the regulator in the middle. You can see the reverser just here. What else can you see? You can see all the dials and gauges in there. You can even see the water level gauges. It's absolutely beautiful. I think you can even see the brake. Yes, I do believe so. You can see the brake. Yes, indeed. These doors here don't open, but I'm not going to attempt to break them in. You get a slight bit of detailing here as well. The rear bogie. The rear bogie does swing about quite a bit, so you do have to be careful. But there's the back of the engine, where you get the footsteps leading up to the coal bunker. The coal, I'm not so sure, I think that is removable, but I'm not going to attempt it. Let's open that fully. Let's see if you can see the cab detail in there slightly. Yes, you can see it slightly, but only slightly. And there's the back of the engine. Let's turn to the other side. So once again you get the LMS lettering and number 2484. Just look at those wheels. Absolutely beautiful. Even the valve gear is really nice. Just look at that. And there's the builder's plate. So this particular loco was built in Derby. If we just let it focus, let me just see if that's slightly legible. I think it says 1937, but wow. Sprung buffers. You do get NEM couplings on both the front and rear, but all in all, this engine is just brilliant, and for the money, she was only 70 quid, and DCC fitted as well. I mean, obviously it's pre-owned, but it's in very good condition, considering that it's pre-owned. But anyway, let's see how she runs. So here we have the Hornby Stanier 4P on the track. And wow, she just looks, for a tank engine, she looks very imposing. But anyway, let's select her number, which is 47 in my case, and off she goes. Wow, she's running so smoothly. I love the valve gear. It looks so beautiful. But wow. Let's get a few shots of her passing. So yeah, all in all, she's a beautiful performer. Really nice. So just to conclude this video, I highly recommend her, especially if you're an LMS modeler. But wow, there's no words. For the money, she's a beautiful model. Absolutely. Especially if you can get a bargain, like in my instance, just buy her. You will not disappoint. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next review. Goodbye.